And can you talk a little bit about your experience navigating law school as a first generation?
Absolutely. And I'm sure that a lot of other first gens resonate with me when I say it felt like navigating two worlds. It felt like I was kind of vacillating between two worlds, yet tethered to both. In one world, we were discussing torts and property and ways to navigate the court system. And in another world, I was discussing food stamps and Section 8 housing and the lack of access to the very system that I was now learning to navigate. But those experiences, they really started to lay the foundation for how I was going to continue to navigate life even after law school. I think oftentimes one of the biggest misconceptions that society kind of perpetuates is this idea of homeless to Harvard story, the homeless to Yale story, or the homeless to Stanford story, where once you get into the Stanford or the Yale or the Berkeley, all your problems are essentially vitiated. Now you're walking into the bigness and the fullness that is your new life. And it's a little bit more complicated than that.
And you mentioned navigating the politics of the space. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely. So I think for me, just coming from an immigrant family, one of the things that I was always taught is to keep your head down and work hard. And when you keep your head down and work hard, you will ultimately be successful. Unfortunately, that's not necessarily the way that we can successfully navigate a space like corporate America. It's not necessarily what you know, it's who you know and who knows what you know that really helps you become successful in such spaces. So navigating the politics for me really came from deciding to have coffee with someone and then showing them that I had the skill set that was needed to be a part of a case. It was, maybe doing a pro bono project with another attorney. It was maybe going to cocktail hour. So I really learned to step out of my comfort zone and figure out social ways to make sure that I was being shown or my skill sets were being shown in the spaces I navigated. And that was not something that I was taught. So that's what I mean by navigating the politics of the space and understanding who the rainmaker is if you're in a law firm, or getting really close with some of the secretaries and understanding what the partner's schedule is like so you can figure out a way to get on their schedule or get on a call with them. And again, these are very established but unwritten rules that I want to talk about within the context of First Generation Purpose Project.